Hello everybody and welcome to this Red Bluff Battle Report. We're showing off the new codex today as we've got the Death Guard taking on some Chaos Space Marines. Let's see how this one goes. Our deployment for today is going to be Search and Destroy, and our primary mission is going to be Terraform, which means players are going to be getting points for every objective marker they control, and a couple extra on the side if they manage to terraform anything. Our mission rule for this one is Rapid Escalation, which does mean that battle line units can get out of strategic reserves one turn earlier than usual. Let's see if any of the players take advantage of it. And a very special thank you to our sponsors, Heroes Corner in Chico, Hobby Badger in West Sacramento, Matrix Cards and Games in Reading, Sword and Board in Ukiah, Noble Woodworking, and also Baron of Dice for sponsoring these episodes. Now, without further ado, let's just jump right into the game. Welcome to this Red Bluff Battle Report.
Welcome to Red Bluff Battle Reports. We're back here with Adam Dye, Chaos Specialist. We're going to treat, we got the new Death Guard Codex that he's going to be running. He's going Matirx Hammer.
Oh yeah, the vehicle spam.
I am running the Chaos Space Marines. Some people don't know this, but over the past couple months, I've picked them up, and Adam's been coaching me through getting better at it. I'm still no Adam Dye myself, but I'm getting better at it. I'm not great, but I'm going to be taking a list like this or something similar to BAO. What are you going to take to BAO, you think? Are you still on the fence?
I'm still on the fence between Shadow Legion, Chaos Space Marines, and, you know, last night's game with Scintillating Legion makes it very tempting to just run Scintillating Legion. But, you know, for now, I still just want to keep my options open. I have so much Chaos stuff ready to go that I really can go any way I want.
Perfect. So, well, let's get over it. The lists are going to be in the description, so we have that there. And we'll go to the top down and go over our deployment. So I won the roll-off and chose Adam to go first. So Adam, go over your list and what you got going on.
So overall, I've just leaned all into Mortarian's Anvil here and said, you know, if I'm going to have stratagems that all affect vehicles, let's just go all vehicles. So I try to take the best of the best. I think it's great that we have so many Blight drones now for Death Guard. So I brought 5 of them myself. Initially, I was going to run 3 Plagueburst Crawlers and 2 Defilers, but I really wanted to run these Mephitic Blight Haulers, so I've got 2 units of 2 of those. 2 units of Poxwalkers to help me with objectives and screening and kind of stopping off things like scouting rhinos and such like that. And then I've got Mortarion and Deep Strike and a Lord of Virulence sitting in the middle of his pack with the relic that gives him load up and allows them to reroll wound rolls of 1 against targets that are visible to him.
And Adam, real quick, before I go over my list, you want to go over the terrain, what we have set up here? So
yes. So we definitely are trying something different, like we said on our last game, which is that, you know, we're trying to be more fun and thematic with our terrain as well as our, like, list types. Today we've still got more of a competitive edge to it, but we didn't go for the full-on GW maps, as you can see. So we've got a lot of good orc terrain in this kind of quarry sand area. So we've got 2 armies of chaos that are vying over resources in the warp here with 8 different pillars to represent the 8-pointed star and 2 sort of relic monuments in the corners. None of those count for any piece of terrain. They're just purely there for aesthetic reasons. And then on these terrains where we've got large rocks, we are using them as L-shaped rocks and just doing our best and, you know, just playing more casually. So we don't really care as much where things are placed. We know that that's going to be an L piece.
Sure. So my list here, I've got 2 units of bikes, 1 set up over here, 1 set up over here. I have cultist mob here. We have 10 possessed here. They're on the bottom floor. We just have them there so people can see. I've got my 2 Vindicators, an Abaddon with 5 Chosen. We've got the 10 Chosen with a Master of Executioner and a Chaos Lord in the Rhino. And then we've got 10 Warp Talons and Deep Strike, because as we were talking before the game, they're not really good into vehicles, so they're mainly going to be secondary, and maybe if I can get into a photo boat drone, come in, lethal hit, because otherwise they're just going to get stuck and be stuck, and then they're going to get shot. So we're going to go from there. So Adam, you want first turn, or how you feeling?
You know, as always, we leave it to the dice.
All right, I'm going to go with an RBBR dice.
I was going to go with an RBBR dice.
I got a 3. Is your RBBR dice better than my RBBR?
No, we go with my rounded chaos bouncy dice, and it works.
Adam got first turn.
Not that I necessarily wanted it.
So, do you have any scout moves, Adam?
I do not, but you do.
So let me do my scout move, and then we will go to getting you going on first turn.
And do you remember what I always called that Master of Executions with Mark of Hound?
No, what do you call
Momo.
Momo.
M-O-E-M-O-H. Momo.
All right, so we're going to scout move this guy 6 inches sideways. I'll get rid of these. It's in sideways move. Keep them safe. Now we got to weather the firestorm because Adam can afflict people that he doesn't even see. So, oh, what's your chosen? What are you going for?
Right, correct. I am going with the -1 to your save characteristic. Death Guard has a bit of an issue with, you know, vehicles with high saves, and those Vindicators with the 2-ups will be really hard to chew through without it.
So, Mr. Adam, what are you? I'm gonna do Abaddon's reroll hits because I choose it. No, I do it on my command phase.
Your battle round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your command phase.
Yes.
And for Mortarion, I mean, his doesn't really matter for now, but I suppose I'll use the reactive move aura that he has for his chosen one.
Okay.
But I do believe I choose that in the command phase, and then each one has its own trigger during a specific phase. So. No, actually, so it's not even an aura issue. Once per turn, I can use any of these 3 on a unit within 6 inches.
Okay.
So it's not as strong as we initially thought when we were reading it just outside a minute ago.
So, do you have anything to do before we draw your secondaries, or?
I believe that's all for me. Yeah,
Okay, so let's draw your secondaries. So we'll go to round 1. Adam, you have extend battle lines and containment.
All right, well, I am set up for those, so let's get to it.
So we'll go to the overhead while you do that.
I'll just go ahead and start off with afflicting both of your Vindicators.
No way.
Yes. Let's see what some mortars can possibly do, if anything at all. But let's go ahead and just roll up for our containment first. We just come out side here, hide behind this building fairly well. Remember, these are just little
Decorative pieces
decorative pieces.
to make it look pretty.
It is pretty. And then that'll be my first containment.
So even though the photo boat drones are equipped differently, they all have the big shooting gun, right?
No. Oh wait, what do you mean? Oh, like a stand-in? Yeah. So the this is gonna be the flesh mowers or flesh mowers, and then the ones
you
with
are running flesh.
Yeah, I'm running 3 with flesh mowers and 2 with the greater blight launchers. So don't think you're gonna get double flamed here. And then this guy will just come up and match up with him. And this defiler. You have to be careful here of what is 24 inches from this area.
Yep.
So right about here.
So you're staying outside the range of a Vindicator.
Yes. You know, sometimes the key to everything is just pre-measuring.
Do you know about Chaos Space Marines?
I don't think I do. What does Chaos Space Marines do?
They re-roll.
Gonna come up to here now. Let's hide behind this L-shaped wall area. And so I've got containment covered.
And you got extend covered.
Yes. So let's go ahead and advance these Poxwalkers. We got all 5. I believe they move 5 now. They're still pretty slow, little shambling zombie guys.
I don't know, sir.
Should know. It's your book. Yeah, they move 5, so that'll be 10 inches. We're just going to go ahead and come out this way, touch that objective, and just kind of shift over and keep up a little bit of a screen, but more importantly, just force you into having 2 kill Poxwalkers. Otherwise, I'm just going to score 2 points in no man's land.
Oh, I'm coming for you.
Oh, yeah. These Poxwalkers are doing just fine. I don't want to expose anything else too soon. Let's go ahead and pull this Lord of Virulence out so he can get some line of sight. And actually, no, never mind. I want to.
Oh, that's true.
Not much I can super do with his special ability, so just gonna have him hang out with these guys and let them do their thing. And every 24 would be from here. I've got a lot of space for it, so let's go ahead and advance these Blight Haulers in the back. 4, 3, so they will go, I believe, 12 or 13. New codex issues, and I haven't played Death Guard in the better part of about 3 or 4 years, so I don't know anything. So it'll be 13. I'll just go ahead and start placing them up to here. 24 inches away from your area that you can pretty much get to with those guys. Because I got first turn, and I don't really like first turn. I actually prefer going second. I'm a much more reactionary player.
I thought you wanted to move those Blight Haulers through the wall and just pop out to the middle. Don't you want to do that still?
Yeah, but there's nothing to pop off into. Yeah, I think that'll pretty much just cover me for this round. We'll shoot my Plague Burst Crawlers and do some actions, and that'll be that. So,
Where's your other containment?
So I've got one containment on the outside there.
Perfect. Yep.
And one containment on the outside here.
So you're going to get 2 of those.
Yep, so 6 points there.
And your extend battle lines is good.
Yes.
So I'll give you the points for both of those.
Yeah, very strong secondary draw round 1.
Because we know you got to get your points, you know. We don't want you to not get points out of them.
Right? I mean, how do you play the game for them? You may as well try to get them. Cool. So let's go ahead and do some Plague Bursty action, and that'll be my turn. So we'll go ahead and put it into the Vindicator that's closer to the bikes. See if I can pop off mortals in that area. So all of it's just going to be with my Plague Burst Mortar.
Don't you also get to pick 2? Oh, yeah, you already picked
Yep,
my...
did it for the Vindicator, so they have -1 to their save, so they're at a 3 up.
Well, I'm just going to use these fire tokens to mark the afflicted ones. That way, what units are afflicted. There we go.
And we'll just see how much of my time I can waste on this, but let's have some fun and see what we do.
What are you shooting?
So the Vindicator that's in the middle there of the pack, because then he has more options and things around him to try to pop mortals on. So D6 plus 3 shots for 5 shots. Does he have blast? And we're rolling on 4s because it's indirect. There's 3 hits. Actually, I think I do the spores first, but it'll be after I do all the attacks.
Are they lethal hits?
It is lethal, you're correct. So thank you. There's 1 lethal, and then 5's to wound here. So just 1 at AP 1, but you have cover.
So 2, but I go to a 3, right? Because I'm -1 to save, right?
Correct. Aw.
Now, it's 1 you finish shooting all your guns, right? There's
Something like that. So Spore Lace Shockwaves in my shooting phase. Each time I select a model, I roll a D6.
Oh, each time you roll what?
And then after resolving the attacks, they get struck by spores for D3 mortals. So it's really weird. It says do it when it's selected, but it doesn't actually do anything until after you do your attack. But let's roll D6. You're afflicted, so on a 5 up. Yep, you take 2 mortal wounds.
And they start at 11, right? Yep, so down to 9. And that's on the one closest to the bikes.
Yes, and so what else is within 3 inches there?
I think the Possessed. Nope,
Possessed are just out, so it'll be the Vindicator, Abaddon, and bikes. So the other Vindicator on a 5 up? Yes. For 1 mortal wound.
Down to 10.
Abaddon does not, and the bikes do. Roll a 6, and they take 3 mortal wounds, so 1 bike goes down.
Adam, you said we were having a nice game, and it was going to be fun.
I told you it's just on a 6 up.
And you roll 6s, my friend.
We'll go ahead and just wash, rinse, repeat, and get this over with. D6 plus 3 into the same Vindicator. For 9 this time. You just have to roll 6s, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the tactics, right?
That's the tactics.
If you're going to start a coaching thing, you just like roll 6s.
Roll 6s. I mean, I think most coaches just say that anyways these days, but let's see. 4s, 6s are lethal. So 1 lethal. So 2 wounds at AP 1, so 2 or 3 up. Oh, so that'll be 2 damage. And then we play this D6 game again.
So down to 8.
It'll be the one in the center.
Now I do believe now the possessed are within 3, so the possessed.
No, I'm still firing at the same Vindicator.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. So 10. So we're down to 6. No, 2 down to 7. Okay.
And then D6 roll for the first Vindicator. Does not take mortals. Second Vindicator does take mortals for 3 mortal wounds. Yep, on that one. And then Abaddon does not take any, and the bikes do not take any. Man, that was close though.
All right, done.
I'm done. Yeah, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No, no. So now they're afflicted all in.
Until the end of the battle round, but
Okay.
the battle round will be after your turn.
So I'm -1 to my save, and what's the other thing? That it?
-1 toughness as
Minus-
well. But I was strength 8, so it didn't really matter there.
Okay. So then I got you for your 2 turns. I have a question. Are you terraforming anywhere?
I advanced with them, so no. I can't terraform my home, correct?
Nope. So
Yeah.
no terraform. Okay,
No
I just want to
terraform.
make sure we didn't forget the rule. All right.
Probably should have, but I mean, you're probably going to just kill that unit anyways, so.
So pass turn.
Pass turn?
All right, my command phase, Abaddon. I think I'm going to go with his reroll hits because I think that's the smart play here. And then the Rhino regains a wound. Nothing there. They sticky this objective, so my home objective is sticky. And then I'll go
Ew.
to my objectives are going to be defend stronghold.
Well, you recycle that.
And so we redraw and replace. Oh, look, I got extend battle lines
wow.
and secure no man's land. Exactly what Adam wants. He wants me to come out and play.
I want you to come out and play.
So let's go to the top, the overhead. Secure, and I don't have to battle shock anything. Secure no man's land and extend. I don't think there's any world where I get on this objective. Well, I could advance them. But then because I'm not gonna get on. I think putting my possessed out there just to secure no man's land and kill poxwalkers is dumb. They can't get on any objective, so. Are they safe if I move them out? Or should I just advance them to no? Because then you can come get them with that. I think I. Guess I could terraform with the Rhino. Get these guys out, go kill those things. Maybe. Because this is up against the wall, right?
Yes.
So I could fight that through the wall. That's got 10 wounds, right?
Yeah.
Lethal hits. Maybe? Do I then make you come out? Because I have not. The Vindicators stay here because I've got nothing to shoot with them. So let's. Bikes cannot go through walls, so I would need a.
Just remember, you do have the 18. Or no, sorry, you're not playing Packbound. Excuse me.
Yeah.
We talked too much about Packbound earlier.
I think I just stage these bikes up. Or. Get them up and hide them. Hidden. Because 12 would get me. I can. Yeah, let's just go right there. Item. The bikes are hidden. Hope to stay there because you do have more tearing and deep strike. I think I just leave the Vindicators because there's no sense in getting them out because nothing to shoot at. Let's advance the bikes because I feel like the back of the bike would be 16. Yeah, let's just advance the bikes. Don't they auto go 6?
No. They get +1 strength on the charge.
That's it. So we're going to advance the bikes.
You can spend a command point to auto go 6.
We'll go 4. So we're going 16. Because I need to spread out here because you're just going to keep splashing me. So the only way to get extend, I think, is either put my possessed out here, which I don't want to do. Because I think you'll just kill them.
But for me to kill them, it'll be me exposing myself, and then you can use your Vindicators. That's the trade-off. And there's a way for you to try to limit exposure with your Vindicators and still use them.
Okay, let's just go for it then.
Because that's what the Possessed are here for. They're here to force me to putting something substantial into them. And I don't have very much flat 3 damage weapons, so it's still fairly variable with the exception of multi-melts, which will definitely do the trick.
And you have your thing right there.
Which thing?
The Defiler.
Oh yeah, I don't worry too much about him. He's very slow.
Just don't worry about him.
He's just there to strip cover.
He's just going to punch you in the face. So I could go there and do I terraform with them? Because I think the...
Yeah, if you don't need them to be used because, you know, they don't want it. But the other deal being is that if you do get a good charge, you can kind of start move blocking me with them here.
Well, I was going to charge the Chosen into these and try and kill them with
Sure,
them.
but you still charge with both. Just let the Possessed do the job. And then you just have to use the Rhino to charge into them. The Possessed will kill them, and then you're...
But if I charge, then that kills my terraform, right?
So, I mean, as they are, they're probably not going to survive if I just focus everything in my army into them. So you just got to consider the fact that anything you put out there isn't going to survive in this game for the most part.
Maybe I just don't worry about this one here. Maybe I keep my Rhino safe for now. Maybe let's just do that. Do the Rhino, keep it safe, because then I'm not exposing all my assets.
Personally, my opinion on this matter is that you start making me split up. So that Rhino goes over there. You don't disembark. You charge the Rhino.
Charge the Rhino.
Yeah. You're not going to worry about terraform this turn anyways because most things out in the game aren't going to survive. And that allows you to start moving up your Vindicator into a better position as well. Because you can move one where the Possessed were just a moment ago.
Yep.
And then it's hiding behind a wall and can then still scoot over. And then the other Vindicator, you can just advance. So that way it goes straight forward. So advance it because you have assaults anyways. And you're going to get yourself put into a position where it's going to be hiding.
This one here?
Yes.
Oh, move him over here?
Yes, where the Rhino was, basically.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
So this one's going to go here. We'll advance him.
For 2, so it goes 11.
Oh, that's right, because the pillar doesn't mean anything.
Correct. It's just decorative.
So 11.
So move it as you need it.
So the back of my... Gonna get there.
Yep.
And then we just move Abaddon up. And don't put him on the terrain, but within 6.
Yep. So
and
just advance him.
Yeah, we'll advance him, and then we'll see where we need to put the cultist to
exactly
keep Mortarion out of my backfield. The 2, so he's going 5 plus 2 is 7. Well, we don't want to go on the terrain.
That'll also keep you about 3 inches away from them, so he's not getting splashed by the mortal.
And then we can spread these guys out a little bit to help with the...
Yeah, but I would suggest putting one of them forward from Abaddon, because they move faster, and that'll let you missile him. But put him right up against the base. Just right up against Abaddon's base.
Oh, right up?
Yeah, right up against Abaddon's base. And now make sure you're 3 inches from the Vindicator. Yep, so now you're not taking splash mortals either. So you're playing the game against my detachment.
So then we want to...
Yep, and that's good enough.
Gotta keep him away from that. Well, he was within 3 of that one.
Yep.
So, okay, now we want to keep... Well, we got to move these guys. So, staying 3 inches, more than 3 inches away from the stupid splash damage. Bring these guys up. Now, what do we got here? We've got 9 inches blocked out to here. So, Mortarion. You can't land on this, right? Mortarion can't land on that? No?
It's one of the small bases, so we're just considering it open. So, yes, he could. But that's why you just want to make sure to screen 9 inches well.
We'll just bring this guy over this way. Over this way. That should...
That'll do the trick. It's good enough for my eyes here.
Yep. Perfect. So that, I don't think, now do I have shooting? Yes, I could shoot the, I could shoot the Vindicator at the Poxwalkers.
But you do want to just charge with the Possessed and get up the board, and they're going to kill the Poxwalkers. It's not even a...
So charge the Rhino?
Yes. 10. So that'll be able to get you on the objective.
Yep. I can't fit through here, right? Because this is
It's an open piece. It's just
Okay.
well, so it's mostly decorative as well.
So
I just like the idea of having a mining quarry, and then you've got red side, green side too for the deployments.
Yep. And then we are going to go with we're going to charge the possessed.
Yes.
Am I gonna have to pop my devastating wounds against poxwalkers?
I don't think I even have a save, so I wouldn't worry about it. I think you made
12.
it. Oh, that's beautiful too. Beautiful and deadly. But so remember how you want to do this, right? You kind of want to try to limit my movement. So consider that as you move.
So I want to kind of make a line here.
You kind of want to go around.
Oh, and
Because you got a 12.
So I have my extend with this one. So if I get off the objective, that's
Well, you can still have one dude here because you have extend and
secure no man's land.
secure. So you need to hold 2. So one guy on there after the poxwalkers are dead is fine, but you got 12.
I can also
charge.
pile him back to the
Exactly.
objective also.
But you're trying to limit me just moving forward 10 inches and then popping a vindicator because I got enough sight because I have the move through building stratagem.
Okay.
And you're going to want to do the basing.
Right.
Yep.
Happen to hook.
Yep.
This.
You'll have to have one guy over here for cohesion because he has to be within 2 of 2. That's working to your benefit.
Oh, gotcha.
That's working to your benefit, though.
And then these guys are going to come around. These guys go 12. So
Mhm.
what I have to base where I can base. So
But you don't have to base anywhere. You can just choose where you base as you go. So you can still get them clumped together pretty well.
this guy can move as far as he can move. So that guy can go here. This guy can move here.
And then it would basically be there and behind. Because you need to keep cohesion. And yeah,
There.
I can help you. That's good
Okay,
enough.
perfect.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're gonna roll. So I'm gonna attack with the.
I'm not going to take away your glory, so enjoy your 40 attacks with Possessed.
I'm gonna attack with the possess first because if I attack with the guy first, you could pull out of the possessed.
Yes.
So
I could maybe even half your attack profile, but I don't think they're going to live either way.
so enjoy your fun in the sun, guys, because Adam's gonna blow you up next turn.
You want to
So-
pop your devils?
Yes, I do. All right, so this is 2
You
back.
don't need to because I don't even have a save, so it doesn't matter.
So
Yeah, I'm setting
I-
up save.
I should probably Dark Pact, huh?
Yes, Dark Pact. Every
So,
time, all the
Rerolling
time.
with an icon for sustained because I don't think
Beautiful.
I need lethal.
So 3s, and what happened? Or yeah, it's hitting on 3s, sustained 6s.
Yep. Look at all those 2s. This is the first 20, so.
Yeah, thankfully it's only half. And you do get 4 back.
And I'm assuming strength. What strength 5? Are you T5?
T4.
So 3s now.
Oddly enough, they do terrible against Plague Marines now, though.
So you're gonna have 3, 7 in the first batch.
7, 5 up feel no pains, 2 damage each.
Yep.
So. Here's 6 in my hand, and here's number 7. First guy, dead. 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 It's not like you're feel no pains in the other match, you know. You're doing just fine then. Hey, there's one alive. All right, so 6 dead. And I'm just going to pick up the other 4. They're not going to survive another 20 attacks. Even if you roll as many 2s as you did. I'll just spare you the time. And so it's up to you if you want to consolidate towards that objective per model. You already control it, but since
Well, I would have to go into because I could reach the Mephitic Blight Haulers, so I'd have to go that way first, right? Because they are within 4 inches. Can you fall back and shoot?
I don't believe they can. And yeah, you definitely can. So if you want to go forward and block me up a bit more, then you can do that.
I think I have to because I think you're right. I think we'll just do that. and that's they're a unit, right? So
Yes.
I'll just do that for cohesion, and we'll leave it like that.
That
So,
seems good.
so your hits back, sir?
Yes. They do have little mouthpieces too, gnashing maws.
Yes.
4 attacks each at strength 6, AP 1, 1 damage. So it'll be AP 2 effectively because of my aura. So on 3s, everything hits. I think they're lethal.
I think they're lethal, yeah.
They are lethal, yes. So 2 lethals.
I think the only thing that's not lethal is the
Meltas.
yeah.
And then your toughness 6 down to 5, so I'm wounding on 3s here. So that'll be 7 at AP 2.
3, 4, 5.
It's AP 1, but your save is worsened by 1 as well.
So I'm saving on 3s, 4s, 5s, right?
Correct.
5.
Not bad.
1, 2, 3. How much damage each?
1 damage each.
So guy's dead, and then one guy's on a guy's dead, and then a guy takes a wound, so he's on 2.
Correct.
So that's the turn. And we will go, because that way, like you said, you can't just shoot him.
Correct.
You're not Zeech where it could be like, you're not in engagement
No, I'll have
range.
to fall back for it.
Okay, so let's score it up here. So all right, so extend, I got the full 5. Secure no man's land, I get the 5 also because I got
Yes.
2. So we will pass the turn. Do you need to want to do anything at the end of my turn? Before?
Nothing for me to do.
So-
Everything is pretty much during my turn.
We're going to pass turn. So at the end of the battle round, we've got Adam on 21, Johnny on 20.
Good start.
So, yeah, that's 6 on the thing helped you there. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
So round 2, Adam's on 3 CP, I'm on 3 CP. Do you want to do anything before you get your secondaries, or you get?
I don't believe there's anything for me to do.
You ready for your secondaries, sir?
Yes.
You have got establish locus and sabotage.
Okay. Interesting choices for me. I don't know if I care to do them because I kind of want to be.
So I'm not afflicted anymore, right? So those.
So
come
it
off?
is battle round. I forget that. Yes, I do have to afflict you in it, but I'm going to go ahead and afflict this guy here. Won't be no, he won't be afflicted because I'm going to get in range of him anyways. So we'll go ahead and just afflict the Vindicators again.
Leave them alone.
And my range is now 6 inches for affliction. All right.
So now I have Abaddon's rerolls active, so I want to keep an eye out for Overwatch targets with
Yes.
my Vindicator.
So let's go ahead and start off with this
I'm going to go
guy
to
here.
the top down while you move, sir.
Come off over here and start his action for sabotage.
Sabotage.
Oh, you know, it's sabotage. All right. Then my other one is deploy homers. And have him not go that way just yet. Just gotta go up here. 6 inches go up to there.
I cannot see, or can I?
No, you cannot, and I cannot either.
Yeah, we're good.
So he'll pivot and move 6 inches to there.
My only thing is somewhere in this area for an open.
And just double check. These are 10 inches, not 9, and I'm not cheating yet. They're 10 inches, okay. Rough. 4 inches out. Yeah, the Overwatch is what's really nasty here, and I really want to avoid that. And for you, you'll have to come out 3 and then move up 7. You know what? Let's just do that. He's going to come out to here. Would you like to Overwatch?
Because those guys aren't the Mephitic Bloodhounds aren't going to make it into combat. I mean, in the site where I can overwatch them, I don't think.
Yeah, if I stay behind here, I'm relatively safe.
I think that's my only viable target, so yes, I will overwatch that.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend a CP, and we're going to Dark Pact.
Yep. Ooh, D3. For one, at least.
Not bad. So I'll mark them down. Go down to 6. Now let's see if I can channel my inner Adam with my Overwatch.
D6 plus 3.
Or if I'm going to roll like Jonny.
Oh, no,
So
you're a little
8,
bit more like me.
3, 8, and obviously
Sustained hits. Yeah, you got it.
Rerolling to the Abaddon.
There you go. Just do like 2 more of those now. Look at that. See, 2 more, like I said. So 10 hits.
That's because Adam's here. What's the toughness on that thing?
T9, so 3's the wound here. The 8.
3, 6, 8. Yes, sir. -3. You could cover.
It doesn't matter. I'll be on 5 up either way. So 5 go through. Don't roll terribly here now. Xeno cannon. All right, that'll do the trick. Let's see if I blow up. I do. You take 1 mortal wound onto your rhino. Oh, it's D3 now, actually. Haha.
So
You take 1 mortal wound on your rhino.
down to 9. I don't know if that was the right call, folks, but I had.
Well, you've done more than me now.
Oh, do I get my blood type point?
Oh. Right.
Because they were the exact same profile. Because you could have went and stayed out of engaged Overwatch with that other one. So.
Yeah, no, I couldn't have. So it was one or the other either way.
Yeah.
So I said, screw it. Just let's take it. There's no other choice there. So, but let's see what else we can do after the fact. Not really keen on losing this guy early. I think we'll just go right here.
So is he going to establish a locus or?
I'm not worried about Locust.
Yep.
It's not worth that many points to chase at this rate. So I'm just going to try to do what I can do, which is deal with this Rhino and the Chosen if possible.
Oh, blow up the Rhino with the Meltas and then chew them up with the lawnmower when they come out?
Exactly. That's kind of the idea. And then probably weaken them up a bit here. It's kind of time to start playing the game either way. So I'm not going to be hiding out anymore. Plague's Crawler can also move 10. Bring him right there. You can get those entropies in on there too. And then...
You want to shoot my Rhino?
Yeah.
Oh, or entropies on what?
Entropy on the Rhino, yeah. From the front here. Straight over.
Oh yeah, because that rock cropping's not sticking
Correct.
out.
It's only by the base. And then... bring this guy out. That way he can see into these possessed. And I think, like I said, it's pretty much the decision here is that I have to do something about these possessed. We'll
So I
go
assume
ahead.
you're falling back?
Yeah, they're going to fall back for sure.
Come on, just stay in combat. It'll be fun, they said.
What they all say. Guy will come out over here. And then go ahead and move this guy over. That way he can see, still has his loan up and all the fun, and these guys will just fall back and try to stay hidden as well.
Possess, you just guys live on your 5-up invuln.
Such is the way of life. Cool. And then Morty,
Bringing them in?
considering it, but I don't know if it's really the appropriate time and place. So... Nah, he's just gonna chill out for now. Be a hammer later. All right, so that's it. Would you like to rapid ingress?
So this is going to be 6 points for you, right?
No, only 3. He's not in your deployment zone.
No, but I mean, if I stick you with it, you're stuck with sabotage again next turn, right?
Yes.
So that would limit your secondary points.
But I do have the option at the end of this turn to discard as well. So it also changes my decision factor there.
Oh, that's right. Huh?
Yep.
No, because this is turn 2, right?
Yes.
I got to bring them in turn 3 anyways, right?
Yes.
So I wonder if
You
I
have to
can-
get their engine moving now, basically. So your best plan...
I can get on the objective here.
Yeah, but you'll be exposed. What you want to do is use this L piece to put them behind. So that way they'll be hiding in the building and they'll be able to jump in either direction, either
So
left or
spend
right.
a CP. Johnny's spending a CP down to 1. And do I want to... Or do I want to put him over here? Because then they're safe there. They could kill that one. And I'm more far away from all that nonsense, right? I go over there. I'll go over there. These are the... Like we said, this is just a wall, so they're going to go right here. And then back on you, sir.
All right. Let's do some shooting. I think I will start with...
They're up against
Defiler.
the wall thing here.
Yeah, no problem. We'll go ahead and start. The Defiler is going to put his cannon and las cannon into your Rhino. Anything you want to do over there? Any smoke screen?
Yeah, let's... No, because I have 1 CP left, and I may need it to make a save on something, so no, let's...
You'll probably need it for something more important, yeah. And you don't want to...
Because the Rhino is going to die.
Yeah. It's going to die one way or the other. Let's just see how early it dies, right? Actually, before we get there, I think it's better off that I start off with the mortar. And we'll do the entropy cannons there, mortar into the heavily wounded Vindicator.
Okay.
And then sluggers will go into the possessed here. Actually, yeah, because you already lost 1 guy, so let's sluggers into the possessed.
Yeah, he's got 1 guy's on 2 wounds.
So sluggers first, and we are having his ability to choose them for the reroll for stuff. I forget again. What do things do? What are rules? Lord of Virulence, so my ranged attacks reroll hit rolls of 1, and blast weapons reroll all hit rolls against those guys.
Okay.
And then, because of his relic, I reroll wound rolls of 1 for the vehicles within 3 inches of him.
Okay.
So, starting with him, Slugger, Entropy, Mortar.
Okay.
Slugger, 4 shots, 2 hits. I don't reroll hit rolls for them, just hit rolls 1. And then strength is
6. Oh, T6, sorry.
T6, but down to 5 because of my thingy, my contagions. And the heavy slugger is strength 5, so 4's here. 2 wounds at AP1 to AP2 because you are in my contagion aura.
2 wounds, AP1.
AP2.
So my 5 up, right?
Yes. Pick 1. Entropies.
Yeah.
Both hit. 1's lethal. This is into the Rhino. So let's make it 2 entropy cannon wounds, which are at AP minus
Got him here.
3. Ah, thank you.
That's... I have it on that phone, too. That way you have all your...
Beautiful.
AP what?
AP3.
On...
And you do have cover on the Rhino, so it'll be 5 ups.
5s. I think the Rhino's dying quick.
2d6 plus 2. So 6 plus, yeah, that'll do it.
6 plus 4.
Plus 4, so 10.
Does it blow up? No.
All right.
So let's get everyone. So that was kind of no defense. So let's get, I'm going to be over on that side of the board, so I'm going to go to the top down. All right. So I don't think there's a world where I can hide from those things. But your biospurt's 12 inches, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's not really a world where I can hide from that either. So this is supposed to be...
Nothing. So you can move that off if you need to.
Yeah, let's move that off. And we're going to disembark.
I know typically in a lot of GW setups, that'll be like a small L wall, so it wouldn't really hurt you too much there. Really just vehicles are miffed on being wholly within.
Yeah.
But I just think it looks neat.
Yeah. Normally I can fit 2, so. And then
Yeah, usually it's 2x2.
the beautiful, let's roll 12 dice and see what happens.
Oh yeah. What's it on? Ones only, right?
Yep, one's only, and they take a wound. Mortal wound.
Immortal.
I thought the Rhino would hold up a little bit longer than that. Obviously, I got wrong. We do not want to see 3 1s, because I don't kill again. So we don't want 3 1s. Stay alive!
2 1s.
So one of the guys, and we're gonna put on one of the bolter guys.
Naturally. All right, and then my mortar shot into the Vindicator for 7 shots.
Leave it alone.
Never.
Adam.
Let me just double check how this relic works for them.
It's not there, sir.
Oh yeah, I'm already here now. Has to be visible to the bearer for the reroll ones to it, so it won't do anything. All right, so on 4s. 1 lethal, 2 misses, and 5's doing it here. All right, so that was
3
1, 2, 3. Yes,
AP. So I'm on a 3 up, right?
correct. Take 2. And call me in the morning.
Now, is anyone in the? I don't think
You already pre-measured. Everybody was out at the start of the shooting.
Yep. So I go.
You do not take mortals. All right. Next set of guys. Let's go ahead and have this entropy cannon in full volley. Everything he's got is going to send here. So
Live on your 5 up invul, boys.
let's start with the Rot Hail. Whatever it's called. I get to reroll hit rolls of 1. That hits. Don't think we have lethal.
Wait, didn't you get to do something special with your blast weapons?
Yeah, they get to reroll all hit rolls, but against a target that's visible to them.
Ah, got
Yeah.
you. That's what you didn't get.
We're not lethal here. And we're going to be wounding on 4s. And I get to reroll wound rolls here for my relic. Wound rolls of 1. So 2 at AP 2.
So 5 ups on the.
Yep. So I'll kill the 1 guy.
I'm just gonna sit here and just.
Go
Because there's gonna be more coming, right?
Yep. Entropies. Both hit. 2's to wound. Both wound at your invul, AP 3.
5s.
All right, D6 plus 1 each. So first one kills a guy, second one kills a guy. So 2 more down. And then the blast weapon, D3 plus 4 for blast, because it's plus 3 native and 1 for blast. So that'll be 10 shots, D6 plus 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be on 3s re-rolling, 6s are lethal. Good thing I'm re-rolling all of those, huh?
Yeah.
All right. 1 lethal, and 3's to wound here, re-rolling wound rolls of 1. Re-rolling wound rolls of 1. All right. So a total of
6.
6, yes.
AP.
AP minus 1 goes to minus 2.
So 5 ups.
Yes. And 2 damage each.
No one's wounded. Kills a guy. Kills a guy. And the guy's on 1 wound. 2 guys dead and the guy on 1 wound.
Sounds about right. We'll go ahead with the Defiler now. He's going to shoot his las cannon combi weapon into... I think we're just going to go combi weapon here, las cannon, battle cannon into the Chosen. So we can strip them of cover. Las cannon?
So wait, I could use the... Because what's the AP on the last cannon?
AP3.
So I should go use my free strap from the Chaos Sword to give them go to ground, right? So they have a 6.
You'll be on a 5 up from cover anyways. Because
Oh, I thought you said strips cover.
it strips cover after I.
Oh, okay, then
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah. Okay.
So las cannon hits. Shoot a wound, rerolling for twin linked 1 wound at your 5-up.
I'm up. So that kills the bolter guy.
Oh yeah, because he's already wounded.
Yeah.
He took 8 damage. So you know.
8? Feel no pains.
And then we've got the combi weapon. 2 shots on 4s. 1 hits into the possessed with 1 dev wound into the possessed.
1 dev wound into the possessed.
Yep.
So that kills
The one guy.
Nope. 1 dev wound
1 dev wound.
for how much damage?
1.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And then battle cannon will be D6 plus 3 blast, so D6 plus 5. Or 4, so 9. Hitting on 3s. I can see you. So I believe I get my little reroll thingy there for blast weapons. Nope, I have to select a unit for that. So that's only the possessed. Alright. So hitting on 3s. I don't think I have lethals, but I gotta check, right? At least I'm really good at flipping these pages. Alright.
So good at flipping.
I do get lethal on these. So 2 lethals. And 2's to wound. So 2. I also forget you're in contagion range. So it'll be AP2, and you still get cover, so AP1. So 4 up. 3 damage a pop.
So 3 more guys down.
Alright.
3 more guys down.
And then you are stripped of cover.
Sword again. And
Let's go ahead and choices. We're going to go to the Mephitic Blight Haulers. All spirits with 3 attacks at strength 5 AP 0, so I think I'll put those in the possessed.
he's up since you got a minute here while you're doing that.
Let's go ahead. Multi-melt says 18, so within 9. So one of them is within melt range, the other is not. Let's go ahead and throw the multi-melters here into the... hard to say. Let's just do this instead. Let's start with the heated bloat drones with the blight launchers.
Okay.
First one's going to go ahead and shoot into the chosen. 36-inch range, so range is not an issue.
Yep.
D6 plus 2 blast. So D6 plus 3. For 9.
6.
I know, I'm sorry. 3s. Lethals. Lethal. And then 2's doing because you're only T3. So
6.
6 at AP. 3 effectively with no cover. So 6 ups. Alright, and it is 3 damage a pop.
6 more die.
Maybe I'm bringing this to BAL. I don't know. It's kind of nuts in a way.
That's the whole squad.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, when you roll everything well, I guess. Yeah. Let's go ahead and shoot the other one. Technically, I killed something, so I can afflict you as well. So, on to the bikes first.
Who are you afflicting?
I have to roll a 5 up. I don't, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And that's for everybody in that area. It's on 1 roll. So, you're good there. We'll go ahead and have the blight haulers throw track missiles into the Lord. Everything else here.
Well, doesn't he? The Lord has a 4 pinball, right?
Yeah.
The Master doesn't have a 4 pinball.
Yeah. I'd rather just melee the Master.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
that
got
right?
the drum there. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yep.
So, track missiles into the Lord. Both hit.
Is that lethal?
I don't think it is here. No. 2's to wound. 2 wounds at invuln.
Horse.
D6 for 5. I think that gets him.
I think that's like right on the...
Yeah, he's right on the money.
Adam's back, folks. Adam is back.
Multi-melts us into the possessed in the center. 3 hits, no lethals because they don't get lethal here. And 2's the wound because you're T5. Alright. And I don't reroll the 1s here because it's not a blast weapon. They're not within. So 2 at invuln.
5. Think we fail one?
D6 plus 2 would kill 1 either way.
Yep.
Because melty range. Alright.
So, guys, I had a bunch of stuff on the board. It's not there now.
I have
So
not
if
shot
this is purged, I thought you'd be doing really good.
Oh yeah, I'd be doing a lot of good. We'll go ahead and have the other blight launcher shoot the possessed. D6 plus 2, so 7. On 3s, re-rolling because they're selected by that guy. And it's a blast weapon. Alright, so 1 lethal. And then 3s here. Alright, so 7 wounds. AP2 or AP3, 3 damage.
So I'm on my invuln, right?
Yes. I should have just started with them into the possessed, apparently. I didn't realize they were 3 damage. And there goes possessed.
So my
So those guys are a little undercosted, in my opinion. And I think that just leaves me with charge now. So we'll go ahead and have this drone charge your Master of Executions. On a 5. I don't know if that makes it.
I'm missing a possessed.
Somewhere.
Oh, there he is.
Ah, there you go. 5 will make it. Okay. Nom 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 nom.
He's gonna live. So let's see. Adam's killed 1, 2, 3, 4 units so far.
3 or 4? Or are you counting him already?
No, I'm counting
Oh, the Rhino. That's right.
The Chosen, the Lord, the Possessed.
Yep.
So did you say we were gonna have a fun game or a fun?
I thought we
game?
were gonna have a fun game, but you know, maybe I just want to get home sooner. But you know, this does give me a big reason to kind of run this list for BAL. Maybe Death Guard is gonna be dominant because just if you're doing this, right? I still haven't even brought Matirx down.
I don't have much left already.
What's it called? 3s? You're okay.
Do you
now.
get any kind of reroll or anything like that?
No, only with the blast weapons on what he selects. And then T3 now, so 2s. Either way, it'll all go through. So 5 at AP. Flesh Mower is AP minus 1. So it goes to 2.
So he has a 3 up safe on 5s?
Yes.
And how much damage are these each?
2 each.
Yes, 4 wounds.
Let's see it.
He's dead.
And I'm on the objective still, so.
And guess what I'm not on?
Objectives.
I'm not on objectives. All right. So is that your turn, sir?
Yes, I believe so. So
my hitbacks. Nothing.
What were my objectives again? I don't even remember.
You had established
Locus,
locus and
yeah.
you have sabotage ongoing.
I'll dip Locus and gain a command point and just force you to put Warp Talons to take out that guy to stop me from scoring.
So you go up there, and your sabotage is ongoing.
Yes.
So we're gonna pass turn to me. So let me get my Oh, we didn't give you primary for a turn.
Yes, I only held my home.
So you're gonna have it. Okay. Because primary is. Let's go primary Adam. What's the terraform? Right? Where's the cards? The
I
right.
got the card here.
It's for no man's land only, right?
Nope, I get 4 VP per objective. So I get 4. 2 for if they're terraformed.
Okay. So mine, I'm gonna get 4. And then Abaddon, I guess reroll hits. Oh, my Rhino reheals 1. Oh, never mind. I don't have to worry about that.
It's good to remember.
What?
It's good to remember.
I do believe I have to roll a battle shock on that Vindicator over there.
Yes.
It's not battle shocked.
It's fortunate for you.
Yes.
You can Overwatch still.
Yes. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get my secondaries, which is call the horde. Do you have a call the horde target?
I do not. So I'm all vehicles.
So I'm going to redraw and replace. So recover assets and defend stronghold.
Okay.
So I think I have Mortarion blocked out here, so I'm not going to be able to move these guys because otherwise Mortarion's coming back here and I'm going to be in big trouble. So we are going to deny Adam points, and so my Vindicator can already see that guy.
Yes.
So that's a shot there. The question is, can I get a shot with my other Vindicator anywhere without exposing myself too much? I guess if I peek around here, I could see the... But do I take myself out of... No, I can adjust Avalon if I need to, because he's 6 inches there.
What I'm currently seeing personally is that you'll, in this little corner of the building, while keeping cover, you'll be able to see this, this, this. But if you go around the corner, you'll be able to see these and this.
You're right. But what is your major, like, scoring units? I think the indirect is what's killing me right now, so I think I go... No, because you got to remember, this is here.
Yeah, but I can still see the lineage.
No. I'm saying I won't be able to see that. You said if I come here, I'll be able to see this. And
Oh,
this.
no, I said if you come here, you'll be able to see these. If you come there, you'll be able to see this. So it's your choice on
I think I need to go for Vindicators. I mean, because the
With, like,
mortars have been
Witch
hurting me.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot, surprisingly.
So I think I have to. Maybe I even... If I kick out, could I see... But that spreads me too far out, doesn't it? So we're going to kick this one out here. Abaddon's going to have to go here. 5th and 6th. So I'm already -1 hit. I'm -1 to hit both places, so we're on 3s. So, but we're good here. All right. So I don't think I'm going to defend stronghold, recover assets. Maybe I recover assets here.
Yeah.
And recover assets with my... Let's try that.
That's appropriate.
And then we're going to bring these guys out to try and kill, like we talked about earlier. This doesn't exist, right?
Correct.
So they move 12. So 12 gets me all the way here. So they're just going to get... How's their Overwatch here?
My Overwatch is garbage.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not running into a wall of flames.
So here's my Overwatch with full hit rerolls. No.
But I think, like we talked about before the game, rolling with lethal hits. You just had a very lethal turn there.
I did.
Friend. All right, so there's my movement. I think that's my movement for the turn. I've got these guys. Oh no, let's keep. Maybe we go for lethal hits and try and take this thing out. No, we're just gonna scoot these up, hide them, and this thing's gonna take it out. That's what we're gonna do, right? That's the plan. All right, ready?
Ready.
So, of course, we did Abaddon's rerolling hits. I got him within 6. We are going to be dark packing for sustained on that guy over there. Ooh, he's down to 3.
Are you not moving Abaddon at all?
I did. I scooted him to be...
Okay.
Oh, well, that means I have to scoot this guy to be incoherent too. I should probably... I'm just trying to make sure my defense stronghold's safe.
That's fair.
Because I don't want you to drop Mortarion back there and be like, hey, buddy. Because it is turn 3, you do have to bring them... Oh, do you want a rapid ingress?
It's only turn 2 currently.
Yeah, but your next turn 3, that you have to bring them...
But yes, I do want a rapid ingress at this point, for sure.
So you're going to spend a CP.
Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and bring him over to here.
Well...
Try to get 24 inches away from you. So, 24 inches. I can scoot up just a tiny bit, but then that's about as far as I want to go.
Okay. So now we're going to put everything into Mr.
And that puts me down to 3 command points, I believe.
4. Because what you
Oh, I was at 5, correct. I haven't spent any yet, and I discarded the 1.
You've just been blowing everything up. So you haven't
Yeah, I haven't had to use it.
You're like, I'm just killing everything. So, Dark Pact for the sustained. We're good.
And that's on which one? The Vindicator into the drone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he's at 3. So we're -1 to hit anyways. D6 plus 3.
Or
So
8. Beautiful. 4 is re-rolling with sustained. Think it's not going to be a fun game
4s?
for my drone. Yeah, because you're -1 to hit.
Yes. 4, 8. Might as well just reroll everything. Go looking for
No,
6.
keep the 3 hits because you're only hitting on
No,
4.
there's only 2.
Oh, okay.
A 4 and a 5 because
got it.
I'm hitting on 4s. Well, that was pretty lackluster. So,
But 2 come back.
No, it was a 4 and a 5 that got bumped. That was a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
So only one. So 3s, right?
That's a 4. Add my invuln.
Please die.
Probably will.
I don't want to have to kill with the Havoc Launcher.
2 go through.
And that's. Oh, I gotta.
Roll for damage. Yep. That will bring him down to 1 wound, I believe.
You serious?
He's down to 1 wound. You got to kill with the Havoc Launcher.
Or the combi weapon. Let's go combi weapon. Let's see what we can do with the combi weapon.
Yeah. You hit?
Hit.
6. Ah, close. You needed 6. And 6 would have debbed. Havoc.
D6. So 5.
And these is on 5s. 4s to hit, 5s to wound.
Rerolling because I have it on.
You hit on the 4s.
I thought you said
You hit on 3s because -1, it's 4s.
Okay, so I'm going to reroll these anyway.
No, you're. What? Why? Okay.
Going for sustained. Oh, so there we go. So 2 more come in.
Yep.
And this is 5. So come on.
1. I'm alive. But you still have the bikers over there that aren't doing anything, and they
Yeah,
can see it.
they can shoot. Yep.
Yep.
So let's do that. Let's go to the bikes. I do have
1 melted gun and then a bunch of bolters.
and what's his toughness now?
He is T9, I believe.
So I would want us to do lethal hits here, right?
Yes.
Dark Pact for lethal hits, and we're on a leadership 6. They're
You're
good.
good.
Lethal hits. So we got 1 combi bolter. You're in range. So
You have 2 combi bolters because they're mounted on the bike. So it's 4 shots total.
oh, I've been ripping myself off.
Yeah.
No rerolls. Any negatives to hit you, sir?
Nope.
Am I within contagion range?
Contagion is -1 to your save, not hit roll.
Okay, so we're hitting on 3s.
Yep.
No rerolls.
And you do have AP because I'm on an objective.
So 4 to
You need 6s.
nothing. Meltagun.
Yes.
That's going to do it.
Yeah, 1 melted shot.
No, I'm going to 6. Just
Yeah. All right. Safe.
So we're going to have to do this the hard way. We're going to have to charge in.
Although, actually, to be fair, if you want to roll that back a bit because we're learning, check for your bikes. I believe they have grenades.
I'll spend a CP and
Yes, give him grenade. On 1 wound, there was no reason you should have shot. You should have just grenaded.
6.
That'll probably do the trick. Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit
Does
easier,
it blow up
isn't
and kill me?
it? You take 3. Yeah, 1 guy dies.
Adam, you're back.
Even in depth, he still served.
Adam's back, folks. So what we do is we roll it back. I should have grenaded first and then
Yes.
shot. So here, we're going to try and take out that front. Oh, crap. What does that change now that he's in within?
I can reactive shoot back if I don't die.
But if you die, you can't.
Correct.
Okay, so we need to pop off with the...
I believe. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's correct, though.
Now, when do you have to select that?
When you target me.
That's once per...
Once per round. Once per turn.
Okay, so I'm selecting that front
I'm
blade
doing
versus-
it.
We need to
Let me
kill.
check here for any sort of defensive stratagems for vehicles.
Well, I got a dark pack first.
Yep.
First.
Nope, nothing I can do here.
Sustained. AMI, and I'm still -1 hit because I'm not bracketed, but I'm afflicted.
Nope, I'm not -1 to hit affliction. I'm -2 your save characteristic.
Oh, so I'm hitting on 2s.
3s.
3s, yeah.
Yes.
2s was with the
A
Warpsmith.
Warpsmith.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good old one. I'm going to CP that for the number of
It's
shots.
a good idea. Especially
Because
since
I
you know I
need
can
to kill-
shoot you back.
Yeah. So I'm down to no CP. Well, let's go with an RBBR dice for the number of shots. Let's see what happens here. So 9.
Nice.
Oh, we're going with the RBBR dice.
Yeah, after that.
And sustained hits, re-rolling to the Abaddon.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to re-roll everything, go fishing.
Well, not re-roll everything. Take your hits.
I want to go fishing. I
You
need
don't
to
want
kill
to.
this
You
thing.
want to fish with the Warpsmith. When you're hitting on 2s re-rolling, that's when you fish. And then throw one back. And 3's the wound here. D10.
RBBR, don't fail me.
They did good.
The 3, 6, 7. Just don't make all your inbows, guy.
Actually, I'm going to be on a 4-up because they're the 2-up armor, and I have cover.
7.
7 4-ups. All right, not looking good. So 5 damages. 12 wounds to shoot through. Let's see if I get lucky.
And I have no CP for a reroll. Don't roll crap.
You got him.
Yeah. Does he blow up? Please
Good.
blow up in your lines. Do it here. Oh, there's no 6 now, huh?
No, now I've rolled bad. All right.
So the only thing we have left to do is the charge phase.
Yeah, both Vindicator shot.
I just remember,
Grenade.
so recovering assets.
Yeah.
Charging into the guy here.
Definitely make it.
Everyone's gonna...
And no getting around it. So I believe after you move, I will do my heroic intervention with the Defiler.
No, you're not. Because you're going to roll short. You're going to roll a 2.
Hope not. That's what the reroll, I guess, is for, though, right?
So you're spending a CP?
Yep. And a 9 is going to make it. We'll go ahead and move over here and get onto the objective as well.
No one wanted going. And how many ones does that thing have?
This guy or this guy?
This guy.
Either way, it's going to be 9 and 14.
I'm just gonna, like we talked about, everything into this guy. Okay, so the first, Dark Pacting for,
And you have command points still, right?
no, I'm out.
Are you out?
Yeah,
What did
because
you use grenades?
overwatching,
Overwatch.
grenades,
Yep.
and then I re-rolled for the number of shots.
And rapid ingress.
Yes,
Yeah. So yeah, you're tapped out.
yeah. So Dark Pacting for lethal hits, like we talked about.
You still get it, but you just take mortals first.
Watch, I'm gonna roll 2.
Nope.
Nope.
One guy takes 1. He's
So
safe.
we're still, I'm gonna roll this in batches of 2. So here's 20 lethal hits, like we talked about. No negatives to hit you, right?
No negatives to hit.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 lethal hits, hitting on 3s. Now this is where the fun comes in. You are not on an objective,
Correct. But AP2 will do the trick either way.
so hit wounding on
5s.
5s.
Yep.
That's 5 dice.
And then re-rolling for twin lead. So
Yep.
4 of them pass. That's why these guys are good into light vehicles, just not heavy vehicles.
Well, that's why I didn't
Ooh,
get
look at
great.
that, another 4. Ooh, so that's 12 total?
Yes, 12. That's in the first 20.
Yes. But statistically speaking, it should be enough. Yep, 9 wounds. Look, see, told you.
I had 10 wounds.
No, P10 9 wounds, I believe. Let me double check. Oh, there's so many 9s and 10s. It is 10 wounds, so he's down to 1. So
Yeah.
roll your other batch.
Yeah, that's what I was like, because the other guy did 9 wounds and he was alive on 1.
That's right.
7, 8, 7, 12, 13, 14. Now we're back to 20. All right. I was like, wait,
T9, 10 wounds, yes.
that's not so.
Let me just roll those lethals real quick, because I'm down to 1 wound anyways. He's dead.
Okay.
Save you the trouble.
Perfect. And now we're going to watch a Soul Defiler pick him up.
Let me see if I blow up first.
Of course you are,
No, but it came close.
because you're not in your own lines.
No, it's because I've got another. Yeah, I've got a guy too close, so he's not gonna do it. He's bum shy. Do you want to consolidate?
No, because I can't. I have to go to the closest enemy model, and
Remember too. Oh, that's right. You're out of command points in this situation. Normally, if you had a command point, you kill the guy. I swing back, but then you do the fallback move stratagem, and they can still go in the air, so they're not really trapped.
really,
Yes, because they. Yeah, both of them happens at the end of the fight phase.
and it's my active role, so I get to choose. Okay, no.
Correct. Just so you know,
Well, just so I know, I'm thinking they're not going to be there.
that's fair. Let's see. The Filer Scourge, 3 attacks, and then 5 with the Claw. 3 attacks first on 3s. All hit. 2's the wound because strength 7, but you're T3 because contagion. 3 go through at AP1 to AP2, so 5 ups.
Damage.
2,
There's that.
and then 5 strikes. 4 hits. Now I do have to check for lethals. I don't think so though. Nope, no lethals here. But 2's the wound because it's strength. Yes. 3 at AP, probably invuln. D6 plus 1, so it'll kill a guy.
The 2 more are dead.
And that's it for my fight back.
So that's my turn. So both of my things are ongoing. So recover assets and defend stronghold are ongoing. So
Okay, and I do not complete my sabotage.
you can't discard it.
I can recycle it in my turn,
Yeah.
so I'm not necessarily.
So now let's see here what happens here. So we're both on the same page here. So when we go to the next turn here, see what this app does, because I have to may redraw you sabotage. So
Yes.
pass turn.
Go ahead and give me sabotage back now.
So Adam has sabotage ongoing, and then we'll.
And before I see that, afflicting, I'm gonna keep it on the Vindicators.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, hey, why not? They're the 2-up guys.
So then we're gonna area denial. Huh.
Okay,
Let's see.
I think I can do that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's where you want to go.
Liking that fight. I will score 4 and 4 for primary because I hold. Both
Oh,
of
you're
these.
right. You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Yep. You're going 4. So 8. So the part where you said we were gonna have a fun game, is that where you just like blow all my stuff up?
I'm having fun, aren't you?
No, I know. It's just, I'm looking. I don't have a lot left. Let's go down to the top down. What do I have left that can hurt vehicles? My
Good.
Vindicators, but they're.
They might not be long for the world.
Yeah, because.
Matirx's gonna advance for 2, so he goes 12.
Do you pick anything at the top of your command phase with them?
For what?
Mortarian? and-
No, it's a reactive to you doing something. So, boom, up to here.
But you can give one of your guys assault, right?
A vehicle I can. Yes.
Oh, so not vehicle or monster. Oh. There's your area denial. You know what?
Overwatch.
That's a trick, right? Because he's got a 4 up invuln and a 5 up feel no pain, right?
He is tough.
But I'm gonna die anyways.
Yeah, you may as well use it
So
somewhere.
we're gonna spend the CP to Overwatch Mortarian with this Vindicator because I don't want to Dark Pact that one.
Yeah,
Watch
that's
him die.
fair.
So Dark Pact for sustained.
It's a good thing you didn't choose the other one. How much you take? Yeah, would have
course,
killed the other guy.
So now I'm down to 4. Does that bracket me? Oh, it doesn't
Yes,
matter
but it doesn't
because
matter for Overwatch.
so D6 plus 3. Give me a good number. Give me a good number. It's 2, 4. Not the best, but not bad. 6 is re-rolling because of Abaddon.
You can do it, Abby. 2 hits.
Strength is what's the
14
toughest on?
T12, so it'll be 3s. Let's go through. 4 up invulns. 1 goes through. Damage. 6. Feel no pains. 5 up. I take 4, so he's down to 12.
Because, folks, I don't have high hopes that those Vindicators are going to be around much longer.
All right. I'll go ahead and spend a CP to bust these guys through the building.
Down to CP.
How many command points do I have currently?
You're going to be down to 3 then.
And then I'll spend another for them to get assault in a second. So let's advance them for 5. So I go 15 inches up.
So you're giving them assault?
Yes.
You're down to 2, sir. So I'm going to assume I'm going to have Abaddon left. And maybe my bite over here. Depending on what he mortars.
We'll just go ahead. I don't necessarily want to fall this back, but kind of want to just blast these guys with here. So let's do that. We'll fall back here.
Do the Warp Talons do something about falling back?
No, nothing fun for them, I believe.
But now you're in an objective. Haha.
Here.
Oh, I just gotta remember that. Yeah, because they instead of AP3, they go AP4, huh? And
Yes.
the Mortarian doesn't. I always gotta remember that.
All right. So I'll keep him within 3. We can point at those guys and be angry at them. And then,
Cool.
oh, this dude is point at them for the blast weapon stuff. You know what? We'll just pop these guys back here.
And you can still see them, right? And you're not putting yourself at that much.
Exactly. But I'll also give him the rerolls for his relic.
Yep.
All right.
So what are you thinking I'm gonna have left?
Bikes and Abaddon. Probably what we're looking at after this. I think I'm definitely gonna pop both of your Vindicators with the Blight Haulers, because they get the +1 to hit and +1 to wound against you. And you're afflicted, so I don't have to worry about the contagion range. All right. So that being said, let's go ahead and start with having him point to them, and I get my benefits for rerolling hit rolls for blast weapons. We'll go ahead and start with the first one, D6 +3 for the blast. So 4 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling everything because of my ability from him. So that's 1 lethal. And then wounding on 2s, rerolling 1s because of his relic. So that'll be 4 into the Warp Talons at AP -2.
Ignore cover.
I don't ignore cover, but it's AP2 to AP3, so it'll be at your invuln either way.
So 4 5s. Damage each.
2 each.
So
Oh, sorry, 3 each, but either way, it's a dead guy each.
yeah. So okay.
And then the next one will do the same. For 9 shots. Oh, sorry, D6 +2, no blast. Right? Yep, D6 +2, so that'll be 8 shots. 7, 8. 3's rerolling. 2 lethals. 3 lethals. And then 2's rerolling 1s. So it's going to be all 8 on invuln, AP3, because -1 to your save.
1, 2, 3, 4, and dead.
Let's go ahead with the Mephitic Blight Haulers in the front, popping off into the Vindicator. Then do cracked missiles, bile spurts, and multi-melts is all into it from the ones by Mortarian.
Into this one?
Yes, so cracks, both hit. Winning on 4s because 10 to 10 because you're afflicted. 1 goes through, AP1.
Good.
And then multi-meltas. And you'd be on 4s as well. Oh, but +1 to hit and wound against you, so 1 wound at AP -4.
So 6. No.
Oh, no,
I get no save, right?
you have cover. because I don't see all of you. And it is AP 4, so you would be at a 6 up. Yeah.
Good.
And battle spurts. I get +1 to hit and +1 to win, so this would be on 4s to win. 1 at AP -2, so 1.
Good.
All right. Nice, good job. Maybe you will have that guy left. Let's go ahead and unload everything from the Plague Witch Crawler into him. Let's go ahead and start with the big cannon for 6 shots.
Well, let's see here or something. Are they? Yeah, they're out.
That misses because he's not the one selected. That's a lethal. And 5s. I cannot see you, so 5. No rerolls here. So 3 at AP1 goes to AP2 because you're afflicted. So 4 ups. And
3?
cover, so 3 ups. You're good. Entropy. Lift. And that's it for him. So yeah, those guys are probably going to live. Well, they're definitely going to live because I don't have anything else to go into them. Over here. And you remember this +1 hit, +1 to wound deal. Multi-melt says.
+1 to hit.
Yep. No lethals here because we don't get that. And then +1 to wound, so 3s to wound. All right. And you do not have cover here, so that will strip through at AP4, AP5 because of contagion. So that'll just kill it.
Hit.
And, oh, ha. Did I get rid of sabotage like I was supposed to?
Yeah.
No. 1 CP to get rid of sabotage.
Okay,
I
so let's
forgot
do
about
that.
Yeah.
So, because
Like I said I was going to do that anyways. I just completely forgot about it.
So did I. So what's your other? Watch is gonna be like, bring it down. Discard and redraw.
Yes.
And so you're down to 1 CP.
Bring it down. The Vindicator. That's it. Just 1.
Well, I don't. You could charge the Vindicator.
I can't. I advanced. They have assaults, not
Oh.
advanced charge. Yep. So that'll be it for my turn.
That's it for your turn.
Yep.
So you get 2 for the Vindicator, right?
Yep.
2 for the Vindicator. And what is the big one? Is it 5 for the big area denial?
Correct.
Okay. So we got you on 40. Well, maybe it'll update here in a second. But I think that sounds right. Yep. So, all right. So, my turn. Damn!
Yeah, the vehicle spam is definitely very lethal.
So, I go back to my previous turn. I go back to round 2. And my defend stronghold, my recover assets, I got 2. What's the 2 for recover assets?
3 points, I believe.
3 points. And then my defend stronghold for
3 points as well, I believe.
Okay, so now we go back to round 3. I get 4, right? No.
Yep, 4.
I gotta see. Well, if he's battle shock,
It's sticky, anyways, because cultists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you do have to do the battle shock, but your objectives come first.
So I get 1.
We'll get
no,
there.
so you
Go
gotta-
ahead and do your objectives first.
You got a pass turn. So I get 4. My objectives, sir.
Yep.
Now we go to battle shock.
Nope. Objectives first. Assassination.
And overwhelming force.
So kill Mortarian is your goal.
I guess Abaddon's coming out.
Oh yeah.
So we're going to pass battle shock.
Very much so.
And I wonder where my Vindicator's going.
Right.
So can I advance Abaddon, keep him close enough to do this? So we're gonna. I think I have to go for 4 pinball this time since I'm putting him out there and you got.
Nope. You want rerolls. You're trying to kill stuff, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking if he pops through the wall, you overwatch him. Oh no, he still has an invuln. I'm okay.
He has an invuln. The Chosen won't, but the Chosen aren't probably long to live through all the flat 3 damage blast weapons in the back line, anyways.
So let's go with advancing Abaddon.
What command rerolls for?
I only have 1 CP though. What we're doing. 3. So Abaddon moves 5, so he's going 8. Is that even going to clear the wall? No, he's going to be stuck behind the wall.
But your front dude will move 9 and get past the wall.
So Abaddon's against the wall.
Yep.
9 gets him just past the wall.
Yep.
And everyone's just going to come behind.
Yep, exactly.
So we're going to have a long charge here.
Long-ish. There's things that you can do about like consolidating in that could potentially get you here.
So I think the smart move here is shooting Mortarion because I got assassinate.
I am gonna do.
Wait, hold on. I still got stuff to move here. Assassinate. What was my
Well,
move?
this is reactionary for me though, because moving within range of Mortarion.
Am I within range?
You're not within range of Mortarion, but you are within range of them. So I'll go ahead and have them scoot backwards for 5 inches.
Is that a CP or?
That is Mortarion's Lord of the Death Guard, one of his reactive abilities, the reactive move.
And you can use that once per turn, right?
Once per turn. So he's done. So if you shoot them, they can't shoot back.
Okay, so let's see here. Overwhelming force and assassinate. Overwhelming force and assassinate. And I'm at a CP, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so moving someone in. What's the OC on your Mythic Blade Hauler?
I believe they're 3 each. Yes. So I have 3 OC there. And your biker is 2, but you also owe a battle shock there. He's down to 1. You're good.
My thing is, so I can't deny. What could I do with that biker that would help me? I guess I can move him. No, because no matter what, you're gonna get line of sight on him. So he's probably dead. You know what?
You could run him. Well, you can't run him past my guys to get within grenade of Mortarion.
I'm out of CP.
Oh, you're out of CP anyways, yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move him up here, and then go for a long charge maybe. To go. No, it would have to. No, he can't even charge that. But I don't. Something. We'll figure it out. We got to get there. These guys, they move 12 to there. That's not even long enough to get a shot to even help. So, what could these guys do? How far does he move?
8 inches.
So 8 inch. If I there's nowhere really. I guess because you can't go through walls, right?
I can for 1 CP. So 8 inches would clear me over to the other side.
Advance the pikes. 15. Trying maybe
Keep them into an area where they can still contain if that pops up.
yeah, just keep them alive. I think is the idea here.
I would just pre-measure to where they can come right back out for containment just in case.
Oh, they're. Oh no, you're right. Because
The very bad guy needs to come forward basically, but that should do the trick.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a lot left here, Johnny. All right, so we have bring it, assassinate, and
Overwhelming force.
so Mortarion it is.
Yep. I would just start by getting yourself a command point by shooting Mortarion with the Chosen for Abaddon. I already used my reactive, so I can't shoot you back.
But Abaddon can't.
It doesn't matter. It's his unit. One guy in the unit can at least see. And actually, all 4 of those guys there that are peeking out the side can see Mortarion.
But so wait, I get a CP for what?
If you do a Dark Pact and it's 7 or higher, you gain a command point for Abaddon.
So Dark Pact for Abaddon?
Mm-hmm. Got it, and you get a command point.
So I could grenade, but I'm not there.
Right. And you can't grenade with them because they're already shooting.
Yes, so now we're gonna fire the... Is one guy dead, or...?
No one's dead in that unit.
So all 5 are there?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you know this better than me.
Yep.
What am I shooting here?
2 plasma pistols, 2 combi weapons, and a bolter.
2 plasma pistols, not overcharging.
And re-rolling hits.
Because Abaddon.
And you want lethals here.
Oh, so yeah, so I'm searching for.
Yep.
Nope.
So 1 hit, 5's the wound. That's a wound. AP 2. So 4 up. Fails, 1 damage. Doesn't feel it.
And after the 2 plasma pistols at him, I've got
2 combi weapons, 2 shots each for rapid fire. So one of them's lethal. And then you re-roll those 2. All hit with another lethal, so 2 lethals. AP1 here.
and then I need a nope.
So I get cover, so 2 ups, we're good.
And then the
And
last
then 1 bolter, 2 shots. Bolt gun. 1 lethal, re-roll that one, trying to get a lethal out of it. Boom.
Ah.
2 lethals on 2s. Double 1s. Feel no pains, I feel 1 pain.
All right.
The bolters are the winners of that shooting.
So we're gonna dark back. I have to.
Yep. He's good.
Sustained hits, obviously.
Naturally.
Now I want the CP to re-roll the number of shots, right?
Yes. Because that's why you want the CP. See, that's why I had you start that way too,
Yes,
just in
gotcha.
case.
Give me something.
4, so 7. That's respectable. Much better than 4.
Let's get some re-rolls.
All right.
We're hitting on 3s.
Are you bracketed? You are not. So, yeah, you are.
Yep,
You're still
4s.
hitting on 4s, but you're good still. All right, so 1 comes in. And 3s. Moment of truth.
But we have to do this the hard way. 3s.
You might have to do this the hard way. You're doing this the hard way.
So, Abaddon's unit.
9-inch charge.
We're not doing this the hard way. So, we are doing the... We'll ditch them both. And I get 1 CP. No,
Nope,
I
because
get...
you already got one, yeah.
But I'm ditching them both anyways because... No, we're not going to ditch them both.
Yeah, if I move, then you can overwatch me still.
Yep, or if you declare a charge.
Yeah, either one.
But I don't think you're going to have to do...
But you're forcing me to stay there.
Yes.
If you don't have assassinate, then I'll move because I don't care if he dies at that point.
So I get no secondary. So I'm going to pass turn.
And you're discarding overwhelming force,
No, I'm going to keep them both because if...
then it forces me there.
Yeah. So I'm going to pass, keep those. So round 4.
Okay.
I've still got overwhelming... I guess I do that now, right? I put them back, right?
Right.
Overwhelming force and assassinate. So that's how it should look. Okay.
And I'll get...
You have 3 CP. I have 1 CP, and you
and
get
I have 4 objectives.
1, 2, 3. So you max it to 15.
I know.
Are you ready for your secondaries?
Yes, I am. Let's see it. Assassinate?
Secure no man's land.
Okay.
And marked for death.
Well, Mark. Start marking.
Cultists,
Yep.
the bikes,
Yep.
and the bike.
Why the bike? I literally got 2 dudes.
I guess Abaddon's unit.
That's probably your best bet, yeah.
Yeah. Bikes, cultists, Abaddon's unit.
Sounds good.
So, folks, let's go down to the top down and look at what I've got left. So all I've got left here is 3 bikes, a cultist, Vindicator, which I'm assuming is going to get afflicted again.
So him and Abaddon, yes.
So they're afflicted, and 1 bike. Adam, after you've played this list a while, for a couple turns, how are you feeling about it?
It's really lethal, especially if you roll well. But then, of course, you could have a turn where you just do nothing for some reason. But for the most part, I think you can figure on committing will do the trick.
All right, let's
do this then. Ten inches up. Go ahead and just screen your out here a bit.
Now I have a question here. Should I overwatch them? Because
If you overwatch them, Mortarian gets to move.
Right.
You're locking something down, but the moment that threat is gone, you're no longer having to force that tactical decision on me. So that's the big difference in how to play versus just being aggressive and overwatching just because you can. You have to use Overwatch to force your opponent to move in certain ways, because then I have to wait to bait it out before I want to move something important. Like
no, I know. It's just they're gonna die. I mean, it's gonna die.
Let's advance my character here for 6, so he's gonna go 11. We're gonna go ahead and have him pop.
I thought I played it okay. I just think you killed a lot that
I
second
think
turn.
I killed way too much turn 2. Yeah. 10 inches has got to move up.
You cleared everything off of both objectives, even with something in a rhino.
10 inches of this guy, he'll go around as well. Still holding that.
We're an hour and 40 minutes, and we're into turn 4.
Good. He'll just move up here.
But when you kill all my stuff, and I don't have to make a lot of decisions.
Right? That tends to be the decision maker. All right, so let's go ahead and start here now. I have to kill Abaddon's unit basically to get marked for death. So, kind of a tough position to be in. Let's start with.
Well,
Oh, actually,
how's that hard? You got the mortars.
I only have 1 mortar left.
I know, but then I take mortal wounds, right?
Yeah, but on a 5-up, it's not guaranteed.
It's you, Adam. I'm taking the mortal wounds.
That'll probably do the trick though, right there. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna start off with the Defiler shooting into the Chosen.
So, but yeah, again, if you move there, I Overwatch, then you could be like, Mortarian's going ham.
Exactly.
I got it.
It's a damned if you.
So I
do,
guess I
damned if you
just
don't.
use the CP for a save.
Yes. Or charge at that point, because charge could be a potential here as well.
I'm not gonna be alive to charge.
If I charge you, you can Overwatch stuff.
Oh, there you go. That's what you're saying.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll start with the Defiler, Battle Cannon, and Las Cannon going into Las Cannon, the Vindicator, Battle Cannon into the Chosen. And he is selecting the Chosen for my buffs there. So all my blast weapons can reroll against them.
Did I go to ground for?
At this point, it's a mute point because I'll be pushing you to 6 up at the most unless I shoot meltas into you. So I'm not going to shoot the meltas until it's like my last dish effort here.
Okay.
So it probably won't matter. So I wouldn't waste it until you see a melta shoot at you.
Okay.
So let's go ahead with the Las Cannon into the Vindicator. Hits. Wounds at AP 3, and you do have cover. But you're afflicted, so you'd be on a 5-up. That'll be a command reroll, because I don't like that. So 6 damage onto the tank.
Now watch. I bet you it blows up.
Let's see it. Oh, you called it.
Because it's right next to Abaddon. And my cultist.
And me.
No, not you. It's
You're within 6. All deadly
is it
devices.
D6?
D3, I believe.
So let's go on Abaddon's unit first, just because, you know.
1.
So that's not bad. So obviously it goes on the bolter guy wherever he is. But they're going to die soon. We're going to go on my cultist.
3?
They don't have any kind of save, so.
That's okay. They already did their job.
And then we're going to go with. I'm going to roll on your Mephitic Blightholder, but you know you're going to get a 1. So.
Well, when you keep saying it, yeah, it's going to happen. You put out the energy into the universe, right? That's why I say just roll 6s, because then if you think you roll 6s,
so that's everything, right?
Yes.
That's everything taken care of.
That's there. And so Battle Cannon into the Chosen for 1. So
Oh wait, do you have to roll a 5-up? No.
Not yet. That hasn't happened
That
yet.
hasn't happened yet.
So 1 plus 3 plus blast. So 5 shots on 3s rerolling.
They're gonna make all these saves.
Probably. It'll be AP 2 down to AP 1
But
for cover.
but I'm in.
I'm factoring that in.
Oh,
So it's AP
fours?
1 and then goes to 2. So yeah, 5 4-ups, 3 damage a pop.
Come on, force. Make him work for it at least.
Right. So 1.
The
So
guy
Vulture
that's-
guy.
The guy that turned is dead.
The heavy black cannon that is not on the objective will shoot.
Okay.
Same target. For 5 shots, because I still have blast here. And it's going to be hitting on 3s rerolling.
I'm an idiot. I should have pulled the no, because you would still see
I
it.
still see them, yeah.
Yeah.
That's those miss, and then winning on 2s rerolling. Well, rerolling 1s rather. But 4 at AP 3 total, no cover.
So
Because I
6
should cover.
damage each.
3.
So that's the squat.
We'll go ahead and have the Blight Haulers that can see Abaddon fire into Abby.
Well, can they see him? He's on the first floor, right?
Yeah, but they're right there. The ones.
Oh, those, okay,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, not the ones there.
Abaddon's just gonna hold on for dear life now.
Crack missiles and everything and such.
He's gonna hold on.
So yeah, hold the door, Abby. Let's go ahead and not be super cheeky. Let's start the crack missiles. Both hit. Twos. Both wound.
Anything special with the 6 or?
Nope. AP2, no
So
cover.
4s.
4s, yeah.
Is it worth even CPing? Because
Everything coming at you is D6 anyway, so 1 CP reroll.
yeah, might as well make you work for it.
You got to make me work for it. If you force me to charge, that's something. All right, so 1d6 for 5.
So he's down to 4.
Yep, multi-meltas. 1 missed, 3 hits, 2s, 3 wounds at your invuln.
Force.
Oof. D6 for 3.
Does Abaddon have deadly demise?
No, but he's got 9 wounds, so he should be going down to 1 now.
Oh, 3.
Yeah.
Hey.
So now it's to the bile spurts and maybe even a charge. No lethals. 3s to wound here. So 3 at AP2, no cover.
So 4s again, or
4s again. Ooh, that'll do it.
deadly demise?
All right. And then we'll go ahead and have the
Border guy.
I don't even care about him at this point. This guy will go ahead and terraform. Those 2 will unload into the bike. Meltas.
No, I mean, are you gonna?
No, I'm not even worried about it. 1 at AP4, so the bike dies because D6 plus 2 for melter range.
Does the bike go?
And that'll be my turn. I have a terraform, and I got secure no man's land, and what's the other one? Marked for death.
Secure no man's land. What is that? That's 5, right?
Yeah, both of them are for 5.
Yep. Five and 5. There we go. And I'm stuck with my 2. So we will go with. That's your turn. The terraform doesn't go until who's terraforming?
This guy right here.
And
That's it.
okay. So we are gonna go with Astrid. All right. So I've got assassinate and overwhelming force. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Kill something on an objective. We're gonna take our bikes up there and try. So it's a 1-inch pivot, correct?
Yes. But you remember, you don't have to pivot. You can just move straight forward.
I could. That's right. I don't have to. So 12. This is going to be a long shot, but we're going to try. Now. So the guy with the sergeant with the plasma thing, he is in range of the plasma.
But the melters are in range, so.
Okay, so we are not within 8 army. So no grenade. So my
Grenade from the front, no? Yeah, just shy. Okay.
all right. So the only hope we have here is they're gonna die with a mortar shot, but hide. But you can't. All right. The bike. So you're saying all 3 of these have these combi bolters, right?
Yes.
So there's total. The front 2 are within rapid fire, right?
Yeah, so it's going to be 10 shots total.
2.
Again, Dark
4,
Pact for lethals.
6. Well, yeah, and I'm gonna pass.
Let's see it. You did. You passed spectacularly.
So these are the bolters.
1 lethal, 1 miss.
Is there any negatives to hit those things?
Nope.
And then 6s or 5s?
6s. T9.
So 4 total. Oh,
AP1.
Yeah, because you're on a...
And no cover here, so 3s. Oh, sorry, 4s rather. So 1 takes 2, so he's down to 8.
And then we're going to go melt the gun.
One guy, no one's in melter range, so you don't have to worry about that. You have 2 melted guns.
I do?
2 per unit, yes. So to the 2 guys that aren't sergeants, get the melted guns.
Do I have this set up wrong?
You might have.
No, I do have 2 melted guns.
Yeah. Look at that, both hit. 4's to wound.
Force!
Or sorry, 5's to wound, either way.
No, nothing. All right, so now we're going to charge them.
It was like T9, so yeah, 4s. Okay. 8-inch.
We have to go for the CP because we have to make it because I need the overwhelming force.
Oh, I do have something to do here, which you'll hate me for.
Oh, no, you're going to do the scoop thing, aren't you?
No, I'm going to shoot back.
Oh.
Yeah.
So anyways, go ahead and shoot.
All right. On 3s for the meltas. 3. And wounding on, you're within 9, so 2s. Oh, sorry, yeah, 2s. 2s would be correct.
No.
AP4.
You'll save, right?
Correct, but melter range,
I'm
Nope.
good. 8.
it's 9 inches, so.
Yeah, I'm just outside of 8. So
So I didn't roll them separate like I should have, so they're just going to be D6. So the first one, because they're what, D6 standard? Yeah, D6 with melted 2. All right, and they do have lethal hits now. That's interesting. Oh, I was wrong about that. All right, so first one kills, doesn't kill, kills, so 2 guys die. And then cracks, 1 hit, 1 wound, AP -2. 1 damage, and then 6 bile spurts. 1 lethal, 3 hits, 3's the wound here. So take 3 at AP2. I'll do it.
all right, so that's my turn.
Well, that was dumb. Death Guard just killing you on your turn.
So I still get 4 for my objective,
You can dip both of those.
and I will discard both of them. I get a CP, and then we'll go to Adam's past turn.
Yep. I will terraform. So I will get 4, 4, 4, and then.
So you get another 15.
14. 4, 4, 4, 2. They're not on the objective.
Oh, sorry, 14.
Yep. And my secondaries.
Cleanse and call the horde.
Well, I can't call, so recycle. Discard a new one.
So you got engage on all fronts.
Okay, I can do that.
So you're going to get them both.
Yeah.
So you get 5 for cleanse. Move your people to where you need to go. And are you going to just wipe the cultists out?
No. I don't think I really have the capability for it, funny enough.
Yeah, you do. The mortar.
It's only D6 plus 3, and I'll be hitting on 4s. It's not even a big problem. We'll spin a
Well, he
command
can
point.
go through the wall and shoot him.
It's not worth my time. Go ahead and advance these guys. For 2, and we're going to spin the command point to go through walls. 12. Come out over here. That'll get my engage in all fronts. And then we'll terraform, doesn't matter. So,
Because I think, yeah, you got it.
yeah. And that's it for my turn.
So, because terraform happens at the end, right?
Yeah, well,
So
at the end of each turn, so I won't score again.
Yeah, you get it happens at the end of the.
I don't believe it happens at the very end of the game either. Nope, it's just I already scored my 14.
So you got an 89.
Okay.
And I'm not going to score anything. I don't think there's anything I can score because I already had defend stronghold. So I think we'll go to my turn.
Yep.
Pass turn. I get nothing. Oh, well, I get 4 because you didn't take that objective.
Correct.
So I get 4. Let's see if I get some weird card that may work.
Yeah.
Engage. Contain.
I believe you get to recycle that since you have less than 3 units. Is that correct or no?
Oh, the fact that if there are a few, yep.
Yep.
So we're gonna discard and redraw.
Buttons. That's no
So
man's land.
I guess
Yeah, that's it.
I can't contain. So everyone, let's go back here and end the game over here. So Adam, how do you feel about Matirx's hammer?
Yeah, that's really strong.
So, as a guy that played CSM a lot and has a, do you see anything where I really messed up, or did you just kill everything turn 2?
I think I just killed everything turn 2, and I mean, you did the best for your plays that you could, and maybe I just underestimated the lethality of this army when I was helping you out there.
Because you killed a rhino, killed everything in the rhino, killed the
Killed the possessed.
easily,
Yeah.
and then what do you feel about that mortar affliction splash? Mortar?
I got very lucky with that, to be honest. I don't think that's something I can count on every game, but it's definitely something threatening enough to make people position awkwardly.
To stay more than 3 inches away from each other.
Exactly.
Not castle up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe good against a Space Marine castle.
Indeed. And Abaddon being a very castle-heavy force as well. How do you feel about this, knowing that Death Guard are very likely to bring very similar lists to this? Does that change your idea of what you want to bring to BAO?
I think I need to be more spread out, right?
Yeah.
So maybe like you talked about, maybe we look at maybe the Packbound or
Veterans of the Long War. Packbound is more of a castle. Veterans lets you spread out.
yeah. So I'll have to look at that, but yeah, that was. Now I have a question. Do you feel you got lucky this game, or do you feel this is more of the standard of what's going to happen?
I don't think it's a standard. I think it's 2 parts. One, I had very good rolls. Like, there's just no doubt about that.
Yeah.
I had very good rolls. Shot generation hits, the re-rolls, the lethals, the mortals blowing up. Like, this game was just mine on the dice, right?
Yep.
Number 2 is that I know my my target priority. I know exactly what I need to get rid of at what time.
Because you're CSM.
Because I play this army, I know everything that everything's gonna do here, and I'm really going to just have to kind of go for what is my most threatening at the time. So yes, I want to kill Vindicators, but I need to deal with the Possessed, and I need to deal with the Chosen, and stop your forward units marching, because the Vindicator is still only gonna kill 2 things every turn, right? And I've got a lot of little things.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think that's what was heavily to my advantage, is that your Vindicators couldn't really pick up more than 2 things a turn, and even then, Mortarion got really lucky and just said no.
Yeah, no. So, all right, Adam, well, thanks for coming down.
My pleasure.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and watch for more we'll have more streams now that we got our technical issues worked out, and we'll be get back on a hopefully weekly thing. We're going to try and get going weekly again, but thank you, Adam, and that was a great showing for the Death Guard.
Yeah, it was.